What's up, guys? Welcome back to Among the Fins. I am your host, Aaron. Today we're going to be talking about the new single Outsider by the band Veil of Maya. Veil of Maya started about 2004. They're from Chicago, Illinois. They have 6 studio albums, and the first 4 of them are technically considered death metal, and the last 2 are closer to metalcore, and they even get kind of progressive and kind of genty. And I consider Veil of Maya to be a pretty underrated and not very well known band, but the people who do know them, they're like top 5 favorite bands for those people. I mean, this band is tremendously talented and very good at what they do. For some reason, it took me quite a while to even just give them a try. I don't think I started listening to them until like 2016 maybe. And every once in a while, it seems like I kind of just forget about them. And I don't really know why, because they put out new music and I listen to it and my mind is completely blown at how amazing it is. And I just can't figure out why I quit listening to them to begin with. And that was the case with the single Outsider, which I didn't even realize it came out until it just kind of popped up on my Spotify. I wasn't looking for it, I wasn't paying attention to any news, and it made me regret just how little attention I pay to these guys. The song starts out with a super chuggy intro and it has very deep, growly vocals, and that's kind of just the whole pacing and theme of this song, and it just has a very kind of dark and heavy feel to it. And the lyrics are pretty cool too, because they're very related to the times that we're in, especially if you're looking at how divided everything is politically, especially with lyrics like choose sides, there's our mind, and hate fills the air, stricken with a curse. That's at least how I took it. And the lyrics are a little repetitive. There's like 3 main chunks of lyrics that just cycle through. And when I listened to it the first couple times, especially during the review, it was fine. But then after I listened to it, after I got done writing my review, when I was just working out or driving my car, then it kind of became a little redundant. And I think the music helps quite a bit. Normally, Veil of Maya can be pretty technical, especially with Mark Okubu on the guitar, and they didn't really take that approach in this song. The music is a lot more digestible. It's a lot easier to listen to, which just makes it easier to pay attention to the music and the lyrics at the same time, and the vocals and stuff. That way, you don't just have one repeating focal point that just becomes overdone. Sure, there's a little squeal coming from a guitar here and there and some harmonic rakes, but otherwise it's mostly chugs, and a lot of the more like intense and crazier and technical parts just aren't that prominent in the mix. I mean, they're there and they sound great, but it's not like a focal point that just everyday listeners can't really get into. And even the drum work, which is phenomenal, just isn't way over the top. The song is just really well written without it being just so much. Like if you listen to other Veil of Maya stuff, it can be a little intense, especially if you're not really into that style of music. But this song, I'd say it's probably one of their more mellower mixes. And when the choruses come in, they're very epic and they're very big, and all the instruments do a great job of just filling the sound around the vocals without it, again, just being too much and taking anything away. It's a very enjoyable song. You can just sit there and enjoy it from start to finish. It does feel a little long though, because like I said, there's 3 main chunks of lyrics that repeat themselves, and they are like, it's 3 main chunks. They take up a lot of the song. So yeah, when it goes through all 3 of them, it does feel long, but I mean, it's a 4-minute song, so it's not that bad. And people who love this band definitely appreciate them, but I just want to say that the vocalist, Lucas Magyar, I think that's how you say his name, does not get enough credit for just how crazy talented he is. The people that listen to this band know, and the people who don't listen to this band are like, who's that? Listening to this song, he really goes through all of his ranges. He's so versatile, and he has just so much control over his voice. It's absolutely amazing. And first time I listened to it, I was like, yeah, it's pretty good. And the second time I was like, holy cow. And the more and more I listen to it, the more you start to pick up on just, like I said, how much control he has. He could go through so many different ranges. And after listening to their last 2 albums and now this single, it's like Veil of Maya just can't do anything wrong. It just reminds me of why I should be listening to these guys more often. So with all that said, I'm going to give Outsider by Veil of Maya a 4.3 out of 5. I was tempted to give Outsider a 5 out of 5, but honestly, I enjoy their technical stuff just a little bit more than their heavier stuff, even though it is a little bit easier to listen to. It's not like way over the top or anything. but they're really good at writing songs, so when they do get a little bit technical, for me, it's not too much over the top. It's just perfect. But I want to know what you guys think. So if you've given Outsider a listen, go ahead and leave a comment below letting me know what you thought of that single. If you haven't, go ahead and give it a listen and let me know what you would rate it. And if you enjoyed this review, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more like it, don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell so you get notified when I do upload videos. And if you have any albums or singles you want me to review, go ahead and leave a comment letting me know what they are, and I will make them happen for you. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Thank you guys so much for watching. It means so much to me, and I will see you guys next time.
I was trying, ignorant kid relying on